Hey, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, all honor, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, to the hopeful elect of Israel, and to all of the brothers and sisters that are moving in love, meekness, sincerity, and righteousness. This is your brother Shema coming back with another lesson, and the lesson is called humility. Let's get right into it. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 22 and 4. It says, by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. So we see that we must humble ourselves, okay, in the sight of Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, so that he may show mercy on us. Let's get the definition for humility, all right? It's going to be 6038. Here it is.
Strong's H 6038. Anava. Anava. Second entry. Anva. Anva.
Okay, there it is. So humility actually means meekness, okay? Meekness, to be meek and humble, okay? Let's get some more scriptures. Let's go to the book of Zephaniah, right? Because we have to do this thing with love and humility and mercy, okay? Can't be not showing love and mercy to our brothers and sisters. Okay, this is Zephaniah 2 and 3. It says, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. So we have to seek this meekness and this righteousness so that Yahweh may, consider us, in those times to come. Okay, let's get some more. Let's go to the Matthew and get some red letter. Yahweh Shai. Okay, let's go to Matthew chapter 18 and verse 1. It says, at the same time came the disciples unto Yahweh Shai, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahweh Shai called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whosoever shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. But whosoever shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depths of the sea. So we see that this thing is all about loving, humility, you know what I'm saying? Showing mercy, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, Yahweh is love, right? So we have to love our brothers as we love ourselves. This is the last commandment that Yahweh Shai imparted with us, is to love our brothers as we love ourselves, okay? Because Yahweh, he broke that camaraderie of love that we had, or that extension of love that we had one another. So Yahweh Shai had to remind us of that, okay? Of that loving spirit that we should always operate in, okay? Let's get some more. Let's go to the book of Second Esdras, right? This is Second Esdras, chapter 8 and 48. It says, in this also thou art marvelous before the Most High, in that thou hast humbled thyself as it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. Okay, so we see that Yahweh, he commands us to humble ourselves. Let's go to 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. The Most High hates pride, right? 51, it says, but understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee, right? So we have to gravitate to people that are like-minded, people that are always operating in the spirit of love, okay, and compassion and sincerity. Okay, let's get some more. Let's go to the book of Sirach here. Let me get that. It's going to be Sirach chapter 3 and verse 17. Okay, let's get that. Sirach 3 and 17, it says, My son, go on with thy business in meekness, so shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. It says, Many are in high places and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. For the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lonely. Right? Step down to 24. It says, For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. So we see that, we can't operate in pride, right? We have to humble ourselves, okay, before the Most High. So that's why, we always have to, continually, examine ourselves, okay, so that we're always operating in the spirit of love and meekness, okay, and righteousness. Let's get some more. Let's go to the book of First Peter. Let's get First Peter here. Okay. Always operating with compassion and with love. Okay. Let's get that. That's First Peter chapter 5. From the top it says, The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach Yahushua, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. It says, Feed the flock of God which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. It says, Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples to the flock. So we have to be examples to the flock, examples of love, right? Righteousness, okay? It says, And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. It says, Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Okay? It says, Humble yourselves, therefore, unto the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt ye in due time. So we see that Yahweh is all about humility, okay? Love and humility, okay? And mercy. Okay, let's get some more. Let's go to the book of Proverbs and get some more examples of humility, okay? Proverbs chapter 11, Slakia. Proverbs chapter 11, from the top. It says, A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So we have to have a balance with this thing. You know what I'm saying? In terms of being humble all the time. You know what I'm saying? Look at 2, it says, When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Because the lowly is humbling themselves. All right? So we're going to see that we have to continually humble ourselves. Sometimes we may have to take, the L to get the W. But it's all in, all for the sake of Yahweh Ba'asham and for this gospel. Okay? Let's get some more. Let's go to back to the book of Sirach. Humility, brothers and sisters. Humility, humility, humility. Love, 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 love. Remember, Yahweh is love, okay? So once we understand the protocol that Yahweh requires of us, then we can move on to perfection. If Yahweh say the same. So this is the book of Sirach, chapter 1 and 27. It says, "For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight." We see that? Okay? Right, meekness. We have to do this thing with meekness, with humility and love, okay? Right? Not with, you know, a hand of iron. You know, we have to guide and lead these sheep in righteousness. Let's get some more. Let's go to the book of Haggai. Chapter, let's get that. Humility, humility, humility. Okay? This is Haggai 1 and 7. Loving spirit, having a loving spirit. It says, this is 1 and 7. It says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways." So we have to always consider our ways, always examining ourselves, right? So if I'm examining myself, I have to consider a matter. What do I mean by that? I have to always try to make sure that I'm operating in righteousness, okay? To consider that matter, right? Because what happens is, when a person is in denial, that's bad, okay? Because when you're in denial, you don't think you have a problem, right? So you don't have to address it. But remember, we read about that, about balance. We have to always balance this thing out. Always, every day, every single day that Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai gives us the opportunity to glorify Him in spirit and truth, we have to, you know, take that opportunity, okay? Let's get some more. Let's go to the book of 2 Corinthians. Examining ourselves every single day. Every day, okay? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and 5. It says, "Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobate." So we always looking at this thing. You know, how we treating our brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know, how am I expressing myself to my brother? How am I expressing myself to my sisters? Is it with love or is it with contention? So these are all the things that we have to do, and we have to be mindful of these things all the time, okay? Let's get some more. Let's go to the book of 1 Corinthians and get some more, okay? Get some more. Humility. Some more humble pie, okay? Let's go to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, okay? From the top it says, "Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity," now charity here is love, "I am become a sounding brass and a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing." See that? See that? Right? Okay. Let's jump down to 13, right? And see what the most important aspect of this thing is. 1 Corinthians 13 and 13, it says, "And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three, but the greatest of these is love." So we have to show love and compassion always. You know what I'm saying? You know, not having any type of wrath in us, okay? Because remember, you know what I'm saying, you know, Yahweh is love. So if Yahweh is love, then I have to always show mercy and compassion to my brother, okay? All right, let's get some more. Let's go back to the book of Sirach. Let's go back to the book of Sirach, chapter 22 and verse 16. It says, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall slack, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. Remember the law that Yahweh left us in that Matthew 22? Love thy neighbor as I love thyself. That is a law that we must love and forgive our neighbor as we forgive ourselves. Okay, it says 17, it says, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of Yahweh and not into the hands of man, for as his majesty is, so is his mercy. Come on now. So we have to show mercy all the time. We have to always stay in a perpetual state of repentance all the time. Nobody is perfect in this thing. All right, let's get one more. Okay, let's go to we're going to stay in the book of Sirach. We're going to go to chapter 6 and verse 5. It says, sweet language will multiply friends, and a fair speaking tongue will increase kind greetings. So even our expression in terms of how we, express ourselves and our deliveries, in terms of, our brother, we have to be humble in all of that. All right. So I pray that this lesson, was edifying to you. It's all about love, y'all. It's all about love. It's all about humility. It's all about long suffering. All those fruits of the Spirit, Yahweh love. So I pray that this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all glory, all honor, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.